iPhone camera is one of the main reason why people ditch Android. In today's video, I'm gonna share how you can take your pictures from this to this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the another video. In this video, I'm gonna share the best iPhone camera settings that can let you click amazing pictures from your device and also click amazing videos. So without any further delay, let's get dive into this video. So let's get into the settings and let's go to the camera settings over here. Now, on top is the camera control. We will come back to that later, or we might gonna ditch that because that is not for the every other device. That is for the iPhone 16 models only. So we are going to start from right here. Record video. Let's begin. First thing first. Now over here, what the best setting that you can do is 4K 30 FPS over here. Now 4K at 60 FPS looks really smooth, buttery smooth actually, but with the frame rates double, there's slight loss in the quality. That is not much appreciated. So for me, the best settings are 4K at 30 FPS. Now let's go over here. HDR video will improve the quality further. So you can also do this if you want to. Now you can just turn this on from here and it's gonna make your video even better. Now over here there is a lock camera option available. You also need to turn this on. Now your device will not automatically switch between the cameras while recording a video. This can be quite useful. You can also lock white balance so it is not continuously changing the white balance while shooting this video. So you can also turn this on something like this. Now this is all record video over here. Now let's get into the record slow-mo. And when it comes to record slow-mo, I think 1080p HD at 120 FPS is easily one of the best option available. You can also go for this one, but 1080p at 120 FPS is like buttery. It's look really nice. Also, it is not that heavy. So I think this is a good option over here. Now it's time for the record a cinematic. Now I love cinematic videos. I'm sure you'll also love cinematic videos. I think cinematic videos 4K 24 FPS is good, can be good option. This also can be a good option, but the most preferred option for me is 1080p, HD, and 30 FPS. Now, the main reason is 4K videos in the cinematic modes are way heavier. So that is going to, consume your whole storage. So it is important for you to, take care of your storage too. So if you don't care about the storage and you have iCloud and 1 TBs, whatever, you can go for this. But if you really care about the storage, 1080p HD 30 FPS can be the best option. Now over here, let's get into the record sound. Now by default for the iPhones these days, the audio will be spatial audio. Nice. But the preferred option is go with the stereo one because if you're sharing your videos to a third party person like with the Android device or editing on different softwares that are not on Mac OS or related to OS or not in the Apple ecosystem, spatial audio can make a problem, so stereo can be a better option over here. Now go back from here. Also important thing over here that you just notice, wind noise reduction. Noise is automatically reduced in recorded videos. Nice. Turn this on too. Now, get into the formats. Now, this is one of the most important settings, one of the most important page that can take your pictures to the next level. First of all, there are two different options available for the camera capture: high efficiency and most compatible. High efficiency is great. Picture size is small, it is decent, it is also very eco-friendly with the Apple products, but most compatible is a better option. It is like compatible with every other software, and also you can add it in every other software. It is also quite heavy, so recommended. This is the way to go. Now, next is the photo mode, and that is selected to the 12 megapixel. Now, there are two options available over here, 12 megapixel and 24 megapixel. And the best choice over here is definitely 24 megapixel. Now, here is a game changer, and that is the resolution control. Now, when you are in your camera app, this is how your camera app look like. You can click pictures, you can do a lot of stuff, whatever you want with your camera app, and every picture just I clicked, if I show you, is 24 megapixel over here, as you can see, 4.5 MBs. But what you can do with the resolution control is you can take your photography to the next level. You can just turn this on. Now, when it is on, you will see a new option on the top over here, JPEG Max. It will look like something like this. You can tap to turn this on, and now when you click a picture, there is like, it is gonna be a heavier one. It's like you see, it is 48 megapixel fusion camera, and it is way better than it has like more data, and it can let you um add it in a much better way. So yeah, turn on the resolution control and take your photos to the next level. Now into the preserve settings. Now it is very important to understand what it this setting is all about. For example, you change the depth control, you set up the exposure, you set up different stuff in your device, in your camera app, and when you come back from here, it goes back to the default one. That can be pain in the ass. So what you need to do is, if you don't want anything to go back to the default, you can just preserve that from preserve setting. You can preserve the camera mode, controls menu, photographic style. I have preserved the photographic styles. You can do according to your choice. You can also go for portrait, zoom, or action mode, or whatever you want. I have also selected the resolution control over here and the live photo over here. You can also select it completely according to your choice. Now go back from here, use volume up for brush. Turn this on. What this will allow you basically, like you can click tons of photos with your volume button, something like this. As you can see, it is clicking pictures over here. And yeah, these settings allow you to do this. Scan QR code, make sure that is turned on. It will be very helpful for you. Show detected text, it can also be very helpful for you. So make sure to turn it on. Now, another important section, composition, grid, level, mirror front camera, view outside the frame. Now, here are the two most important things that you make sure that are turned on, and that is grid over here. Now, when you turn on the grid over here in your camera app, you will see the lines. I'm not sure if you're seeing them or not, but you will see the lines over here, and through these lines you can capture a perfect picture. So if you want to capture something, for example, I'm gonna capture wait a second, I'm gonna capture these my earbuds, and I want to focus on the earbuds. I need to keep them over here into the center over here. But if I want to give the context of the object along with the background, I need to keep this project object over here, or maybe over here into these two boxes, and make sure that it is perfectly aligned. Grids is very important, so yeah, make sure to turn on the grids over here, just like that. Make sure to turn on the level over here. It can also help you to take perfect pictures. Also turn on the portrait mode in a photo mode. So if you are like clicking picture in your normal photo mode, it can become a portrait mode. You don't have to switch the portrait mode every single time. So yeah, make sure to turn it on. Also important thing, turn this on to faster shooting, so you can click couple of pictures very quickly. Moving to the next one is the lens correction. Make sure to turn this on and correct lens distortion on the front and the ultra wide cameras. So these are some of the settings that can make your pictures look amazing. In my next video, maybe I'm going to talk about the camera control in depth. If you want to know the camera control, I'm doing a lot of experiment with this app, with this thing. If you are interested in the camera control setup, everything, let me know in the comment section below, and I hope to catch you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, peace out.